tough one here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, so we're going to leave you guys locked in here. We're going to have a live press conference in just a minute. Coach Quinn will be out, maybe, and probably an update on Matt Ryan's injury, so just hang in there, and we'll be on in just a minute.
If they're on their way, please be reminded that if you're going to ask a question, make sure you wait for the microphone before you ask the question.
Okay, we'll begin. We just got done with the team. We were beaten in all three phases today, and coaches and players certainly falls on all of us. So level of accountability for all of us to measure up to, and we didn't meet that. So we're disappointed for our fans today. We're gonna work like crazy to play like we are capable of, but it's definitely disappointing and frustrating for all of us involved today.
Hey, Dan, with breakdowns in all three phases, is somebody might look at this objectively, a casual observer or something. It looks like the team is actually getting worse week after week. Is that an assessment that you can kind of look at and say we prepared this week and we actually didn't get better, we got worse?
I'll say sometimes it depends on where, the area that you're discussing. Certainly the score was not indicative of that. I thought, for sure, when you go back and look at it, there'll be parts of it that were better. Whether it was the run game on defense or improving on third down, but at the end of the day, it still counts on the performance, and so that's what you look to. And when you're not meeting it, there's lots of reasons. That's what I try to spend most of my time to say, okay, how do we make sure all three phases can get connected to do it? But when you don't hit it in one of the areas, both or all three, you want to keep digging for the answers. Definitely frustrating.
Yeah, Coach, what's the prospects for Matt Ryan's right ankle, and what's the prospects of Dylan moving forward with, maybe having to move forward without him?
Yeah, well, we'll have a better sense for that as the week goes. I didn't get a chance to visit with him yet after the game, so we'll get a better sense where we'll go. If he's not able to, obviously we'll lean on Matt Schaub, who's got plenty of experience, but I know how tough Matt is. If there's a chance he can go, I don't know the extent of the injury where we're at yet, so I think I'll have a better answer Monday, Wednesday, Thursday as we're heading into the week. But I don't know the extent of it yet.
And sorry I gave him my cut, but the offensive line, y'all spent a lot of resources on that, and just from the press box, it looked like they had a good day blocking.
Well, yeah, that amount of quarterback hits and sacks for sure, was a real factor in this game. And until we go back and look at it and see, what was the cause and why and where were the breakdowns, we'll get to it. But yeah, for sure tonight, I thought that was a big part of this game.
Dan, you've done some great things for this franchise, and as you look at kind of being at this side of the spectrum now, how do you evaluate your ability to lead, and do you think you're best serving this team by staying on as coordinator?
Well, we've actually, my job is to look at the big picture and see if there's things we can do to change that. And we actually started some of that during Arizona last week. I'm always looking to see during the game, who can help on the play calling and inside of that. And we've actually distributed that some, Arizona and this week as well. So I'm always looking to do what's best for the team and in every situation at every time. So we've already begun some of that. How can I, apply myself in other ways, and we've certainly done that too.
Dan, just as a quick follow-up to that, could you be a little more specific about that, what you did last week on this week that you hadn't done before?
In terms of shared play calling during the game.
On defense?
Yes.
Good. And who, with who?
With some of the other assistant coaches.
Okay. That's okay. The players say they like you and they support you and all that stuff, but it doesn't seem like they're following you. It's certainly not translating in the game. Right. So in that sense, I got to ask you, do you think you've lost the team?
Yeah, I understand why the question. It's a fair question, quite honestly, because you spend most of your time trying to connect and get the team to play like we're capable of, and so the answer I would say is no. But why am I the disbelief at times of not playing like we're capable of? That can be very frustrating when you don't do that. You want to look and search and find answers, and that's what I spend most of my time doing, to see what tweaks, what things need to be changed. Whether it's personnel, it's scheme, it's assisting in play calling for me to apply some attention elsewhere. I'm always looking to do anything that's best for the team. Trust me, my ego is never bigger than the team. There's nothing I wouldn't do to help get us right.
Do you believe it's a lost season at this point, either for the team or for yourself?
Well, I'll answer the first one as a lost season. No, I never think like you're out of the fight, and so you shouldn't think that way as a team member, and I certainly don't think that way as the coach. I recognize that when you don't play well, those are fair questions, but I don't feel like we're ever out of the fight, and until we do like we're capable of, that's my fight would always stay consistent.
Coach, over here, one of the things that we seem to see from week to week is that on the opposing team, the receivers and backs seem to be very open. Is this more of a situation where players not understanding the scheme, or do you just not have the personnel as far as talent-wise to be able to put together what you're looking for on the field?
Well, I certainly think we have all we need to play like we're capable of. I can't reference, specifically which play that you're talking about or plays. Run game, play passes, sometimes in zones, there's going to be completions for sure, but I'm not exactly sure, in reference to which one, but I thought some of the guys, I thought we've had better play inside of nickel with KZ. That's been a big part of it. We obviously added Bleedy Wilson into, our, mix outside and see where True is for this week, if he's somebody that would get back into it, playing outside. But to play man-to-man, that you definitely want to play as tight as you always can and make them earn a catch. When you're playing zone defense, you want to punish them. They're going to catch the ball, and you want to make sure, especially when it's down low, that's part of the price of giving the completion. The catch has to end right there.
I think that's